In Kenya, over 8 million people living in informal settlement lack access to proper sanitation. Synergy, based in Nairobi, has come up with a very appealing solution to close this gap.
We've manufactured, prefabricate these very small-scale, high-quality toilets that we deploy into the community. And the way we're building this dense network of toilets is by franchising them to small business owners in the community, landlords in the community, as well as community institutions like churches and schools in the community.
The high-quality toilets are easy to build and they come with appealing features for the users.
So we use very innovative paints and coatings to make sure that you create a very smooth surface that's easy to maintain and easy to clean. If you can see down here, this is an extremely smooth surface. We use something called a epoxy paint that makes sure that no stains get absorbed, and all it takes to clean it is take a wet mop and you just mop it out. Inside the toilet is what's called a urine diverting dry toilet. There's two different holes, one for urine and one for waste. But it's used exactly the same way as any other toilet that you would use. So when you squat, the urine automatically goes in the front and the waste in the back. And then we provide the users with sawdust as well as toilet paper and sanitary bins to take care of sanitary waste. And this is all important to create a very dignified experience. Finally, the waste collection itself is very simple. It's two containers that are underneath the toilet that collect the urine and the feces. Our waste collectors come every day and collect this waste and take the full containers of waste out and put in clean, empty containers. And then we also obviously provide hand washing stands along with soap. This is a very important part of reducing disease spread of disease like cholera and diarrhea in the community. We require that all our franchisees follow our procedures, our standard operating procedures of keeping the toilets clean and keeping the hand washing stations full of water and providing soap, as well as providing toilet paper.
Synergy is not only improving hygiene in the slums, but also franchise the toilets to the community, thus creating entrepreneurs.
What the entrepreneurs get is not just the toilet. It's a full package of products and services. So along with the toilet, they get full business training. They get all safety and protective equipment to maintain and clean and operate the toilet. And they also get a ton of business support from us. So we have field officers that go into the field and help coach the entrepreneurs to increase their businesses, so to make sure that they're profitable.
We liaise with the Fresh Life operators. We ensure that they are keeping records so that they can notice that they are making profit out of their businesses. We also do marketing for the Fresh Life operators. We do recommend a minimum of 50 customers per toilet per day. So when we notice that the operator is not getting the sufficient numbers, we also do door-to-door marketing. We visit the neighborhoods. We offer flyers to the Fresh Life operators so that they can distribute to passers-by to improve publicity on the existing toilets.
The company has a goal to keep creating more franchisees and to support them through their growth.
All of our franchisees have never been in the sanitation business before, but the reason they're coming in now, because it's hassle-free. They don't have to worry about anything. They just need to bring in the customers, collect the money, and keep the toilet clean for the same cost as it costs them to do any other toilet. The cost of the toilet is 45,000 shillings for the first toilet and 25,000 for the second toilet on. So it's about between $500 for the first toilet and about $250 for the second toilet on.
Niliondelea kuingia hii mradi ya hii kwa vile ya shida ya maji ndio nyingi sana. Na ile cho ingine nataka maji na hii taki maji.
Hannah Mudhoni started with one toilet in her business. She has recently added another toilet to meet clients' demands and has a vision for growth.
Kwa miaka 5 itakuja, biashara itakuwa imekuwa kubwa, si kama hii. Itakuwa nimeongeza macho ingine, watu watakuwa wengi na wanajua haja ya hii macho.
To further make it easier for the franchisees, Synergy provides waste collection services where they later process the waste to make organic manure.
So what we're doing for the processing is really harnessing nature's own processes. This is essentially where lots of bacteria, aerobic bacteria, eat and degrade the organic waste and convert it into very stable, mature compost. So after about 4 to 6 weeks of composting, what we get is very rich, nutritious compost. We've taken these to third-party labs where we've gotten them tested both for product safety as well as nutrition quantity and qualities.
Synergy has sought managerial services from African Management Services company AMSCO that was established to address the issue of management and management capacity building in private sector companies in Africa.
What we are doing here is we are supporting them with technical skills, as well as a bit of training funding, some subsidies to support the training that is taking place. Because what this project does is that they are training, there's quite a bit of training going on. They are training both their staff, the Kenyans who have been hired on this project, they are being trained, but also they are training people in the community who are being trained in entrepreneurial skills to manage the sanitation facilities that are being provided in the community.
Why did AMSCO support this project?
As long as there's a social impact, as long as we see employment creation, as long as we see sanitation, we see solutions that support the environment, things along those lines, we are interested in helping the entrepreneurs. Because for us, the key returns that we look out for are the development impacts of the projects that we get involved in. This project is scalable. Even after we withdraw our support for the project at the end of the contracts with the project, we think that this has the potential to stand on its own at that time.
Thanks to AMSCO, we've really had the opportunity to come and explore entrepreneurship and growth in Africa.
With the great potential for this project, the CEO has got big plans for the company.
By 2015, actually, and that's about 3.5, 4 years from now, we want to be serving about 500,000 people throughout slums in Kenya. And beyond that, we want, after 2015, we want to start scaling out to other countries in East Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa.